Hi guys, it's Kim, and it is Friday, November 4th, and I actually traded today because I couldn't trade yesterday on Thursday, and I made a video recording my 3 live trades that I took. This was a situation in which I got up late and I walked up, opened my charts, and the first 3 pairs that I look at, the euro yen, and the AU, I got into trades right away. Those are the 3 core trades I took, and you're going to watch me manage those trades, move my protective stops, let one hit the profit target, and the other 2 I jumped out of eventually. So let's go out to the charts and see what I did and how I did it. Okay, thank you. Hi guys, it's Kim, and today is Friday, and I'm actually trading today because I was not able to trade yesterday on Thursday. And so today I wanted to just see if there were any opportunities in the market. I came here a little bit later than normal, but I'm currently in 3 positions right now, which I want to talk about. So the first one here that we're looking at is the euro dollar. I got in just below the yellow line here. Long. This pair is in a beautiful clear, what we call a clear directional move, and it is moving nicely to the upside. It was pretty rangy here, then broke out and has continued to move to the upside. So I'm looking for this pair to come off this entry right here. I have a stop here, 8 pip stop. So I'm looking for price to come off this and shoot up, break this high, and possibly come through 99.50 and up into 99.80. So we'll see what happens. The next trade I'm in is the euro yen, and it too is exactly like the euro. We saw this ranging, breaking to the downside, failing, then getting spiked out here, and then eventually breaking to the upside, breaking that range and beginning a clear directional move to the upside. This pair, I'm long from this yellow line here, and I'm just looking for it to come up, break this high right here at 82 for a move this morning. It has to get through 00 and then possibly up into 146.20. I entered right here on a long, and I have a 10 pip stop. And then lastly, the Australian dollar. This pair has been in a gorgeous clear directional move since London, carried on, had a pretty big pullback there, and has just been in this gorgeous clear directional move long. I am long from right here off this yellow line right there and looking for price to come all the way up. I put an outside target up here at 65.20, but price has several levels to get through before it gets there. So long from here, 10 pip stop right here. We'll see what it does. Hey there, everyone. The EJ is starting to move very nicely. It broke through this high right here, this previous high it had put in, and is now starting to climb towards this first target at 146. And again, I'm targeting way up here at 146.20. What I'm going to do though now is move my stop from -10 to lock in at least 10 pips. So I'm locked in with 10 pips. Let's go ahead and highlight that. I'm locked in with 10 pips right here. And again, targeting way up here at 146.20. We'll see what it does. Hi there, everyone. It's Kim again, and just here with a quick update. I went and did a workout while I waited for these charts to do something, and you can see they've just gone sideways. What I did though before I went out was I locked in 15 pips right here on the euro. This was my entry, if you recall, right here. And I've moved this profit target down to 99.50. And that means it has to get 10 pips above this high right here that it put in overnight. So we'll see if it breaks and it heads up there. Otherwise, it's getting late, so I might just jump out of these trades. Let's go ahead and move now to the EJ. Okay, with the EJ, I moved that protective stop I initially showed you, and I moved it up to lock in 20. I also moved this target down to here to 146. It got as high as 96 over here, so it just has to punch up 4 pips to come into this target at 146. We'll see if it does it. And then lastly is the Australian dollar. I also moved my target down to here to 64.80. It is getting late. I've locked in 10 pips right here. This was my entry. whoops, right here. And it only got as high as this point right here, which was around 4 pips from where it is currently. And I'm looking for price to come back up into this high at 76, break it, and hit the 80. But like I mentioned on the euro, it is getting late, so we'll see. I might end up just pulling this trade off also with profit. All right, it is now punching into this high here, and it's getting very close to hitting the target. So I thought we'd just I'd jump on the mic and see if it does in fact hit that target at 146 even and take me out. That will be a 40 pip trade if it makes it up there. It got as high as almost 98. So it's just got a couple more pips to go. And if it doesn't and it starts to pull back, I will go ahead and take this trade off. There we go. It's coming through 98 right now. All right, 99. Here we go. Let's go. Let's hit it. And I have confidence to stay in this trade because if I flip back to the euro, it's still moving to the upside. It looks really good. So let's go back here and just have this guy 99.1 just has a little bit more to go. It is almost there, just half a pip. Less than a minute on the candle, which means I'm watching this very closely because if it doesn't move, I'm going to go ahead and take it off. I don't want to give up any of my profits at this point. We're too close to the target. Let's just jump over to the euro, see what the euro's doing. Euro's still pushing up towards this target. Remember, though, I need this to break through that high over there. Come on. Half a pip. This can be the nerve-wracking part. But I like to see these trades actually finish, hit my profit, and call it a day. 4 seconds left on this candle. So the open of this candle is really important. It either pushes up or if it starts to pull back, I'm out. It's holding right here at this level. And it's got as high as 99.8. So we're almost there to 0.0. Euro's still pushing, looks good. I'm using this to kind of help me stay in this trade. But again, if it starts to pull back on me any deeper, I'm leaving. I'll take my 39 pips in profit. I'm still in this trade, still waiting for it to hit the target price. It got as high as 99.8, so it got within 0.2 of a pip. All right, let's jump over to the euro. Euro's still looking good. Again, I'm using the euro as a guide to stay in this trade, this EJ, and work it up to the profit target. And that's what you want to do. You want to try to get into or look at another pair that can confirm that, okay, you can stay in the move. There's no big pullbacks. Let's go for it. This pair, I need it to break this high that it put in over here. If it does that, it should technically go up and get into 99.50. All right, so we'll see if it in fact does that. And the EJ just keeps, whoops, let's jump over to the EJ. And the EJ just is hanging out here at 99 right now, 99. There we go. Okay, so this trade is done for 40 pips, and I was locked with 20. So this trade is done. Great as far as hitting the target and holding on to it while comparing it and watching and using the euro as a guide to get in the trade. Let's go back to the euro. All right, so again, EJ is done for 40 pips, and now I'm just waiting on this euro to break that previous high that it put in several hours ago and punch up into 99.50. It got as high as 99.40, so if it can get through there, it might make the leap up into 99.50. We'll see what it does. Let's go over to the AU since that was the other trade that's working. And this trade is slowly climbing right now. And I had moved the profit target down to this level. And I need this pair to break through that previous high at 76 to get into 80. And I'm not sure that it will do it. And in fact, I might actually take these trades off real soon because it is getting late. And in fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close this euro for 41 pips. And I am going to close the Australian dollar that I have working for 35 pips. All right, so let's do a quick summary. Let's go ahead and summarize exactly what I did today with these three trades. Remember, I got up late. I sat down, opened the first three pairs of the rotation that I go through in all the planning sessions, EU, EJ, and AU, saw that there was beautiful clear directional moves, got right in those trades at the yellow lines that I showed you, and the rest is history. So let's run through them right now. So here's a summary. On the euro dollar, I made plus 41. I jumped out, as you recall or may recall, and that gave me a 5 times my risk. I use an 8 pip stop, and that's what I teach everyone to use on the euro. On the EJ, I booked 40 pips. You saw it hit the profit target. It was the only one that hit profit target. The other two I jumped out of. That was a 4 times risk. I use a 10 pip stop on the EJ. On the AU, I jumped out with 35 pips and got a 3.5 return on my risk. So these returns right here are really excellent. Most traders, and we always try to go for at least 1.5 to our risk as a base. So if we risk, say we risk 10 pips on this EJ right here, we want to make sure that we only try to strive for 15 pips at least in profit. All right, so I hope this has been helpful watching these, and I will talk to you soon.